Broadcasting live from somewhere off the coast of Costa Rica, it is I, the OGGM. It's 11:30. It's the 25th day of March, 2022. It's 6:30. It's 63 degrees. 6:30. It's 63 degrees and sunny here in Ventura, California. But of course, as always, I'm cold because apparently I have no blood. It's Friday. It's time to take a look if there's any tabletop role-playing game news that we might have missed. And yes, there is. And none of it revolves around Wizards of the Coast's latest Dungeons & Dragons announcement for Journeys to the Radiant Citadel. So we won't be talking about that. Instead, we'll be talking about other things that Wizards of the Coast is doing. We have the first preview for the next set of Magic the Gathering cards inspired by D&D, or the next set of D&D inspired by Magic. Yeah. All right, don't get upset. You knew this was coming. Okay, so nobody should be surprised. Hasbro has made it very clear for the last 2 years, this is the direction they want Magic to go. This is the direction they want D&D to go. I doubt it's going to change anytime soon. So yes, the next set will be in June. This has nothing to do with the standard Magic set. Remember, the D&D sets are separate, and I'm not sure if they're actually legal or not legal for like tournament play. It's a theme set, kind of like the Transformers set or the Walking Dead set that they did for Magic the Gathering. So I'm not sure what the legality is. Now, obviously, there's some crossover because there's a Magic the Gathering card called Fireball. Then there's a D&D spell called Fireball. And one of the cards that they first announced the release of for the new set is Fireball. So obviously that one, other than the art, is the same thing. So yeah, who knows? Anyways, it is called Commander Legends Battle for Baldurs Gate. So not only is it a Commander separate deck, it is also Legendary Commanders. And it's Legendary Commanders who are somehow associated with Baldurs Gate. Does that mean we're going to see Minsc and Boo? I would love to see Minsc and Boo. I would play Magic again if they came out with a Minsc and Boo deck. All right, Magic the Gathering's first crossover set for Dungeons & Dragons theme set was a hit, becoming one of Wizards of the Coast's best-selling summer releases of all time. So therefore, it should come as no surprise that they are doing Magic the Gathering Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate. That's way too long of a name. We have some debuts already that have been coming out since yesterday. It's a Commander format, the 100-card multiplayer mode, also known as Elder Dragon Highlander. It will also be draftable. Dice rolling was involved. Oh god, everybody hates the dice rolling mechanic, Wizards, in Magic. You've done dice rolling and coin flipping before, going back many times. I mean, even going all the way back to like the Brothers' War and the Witchlight stuff, there was dice rolling and coin flipping, and it is never received well. But who knows? Remember, they've got the two types of art, like they had last time. I really loved the art because they had both like the typical Magic the Gathering art, then they had like the classic Monster Manual art, then they had this third style of art. I don't know what that's called, but I guess it's more familiar to like the current art for like Monster Manuals and Player's Handbook art. Those were like rare art. The common art was the typical Magic art. The uncommon art was the ones that looked like pages from an old Monster Manual, and I guess the rare art is the third style. So we've had a couple hints of what the cards are so far. That have all been released through weekly hints and what other stuff that does hints for Magic the Gathering. So let's see what we got. Bountiful Promenade is back. That was introduced in the first one. Let's see. We also have one called Spire Garden, which is a multicolored land. We have something called Sea of Clouds, which is a multicolored land. Oh, these are going to be well received. We have Reflecting Pool, that is any color mana producing land. Oh yeah, these are going to go over great, guys. People love dual land. Morphic Pool, another dual mana land. What else do we got? We have Ancient Brass Dragon, 3 types of art for Ancient Brass Dragon. We've got Elder Brain, 3 types of art for Elder Brain. We've got Lightning Bolt, 2 types of art for Lightning Bolt. Fireball, 2 types of art for Fireball. Wand of Wonder. How do you do Wand of Wonder in Magic the Gathering? It apparently involves dice rolling and exiling cards. Ooh, this just sounds way too complicated, but looks cool, I guess. And it has 3 art. And yes! Minsc and Boo, Timeless Heroes. Oh my god. I might have to start playing Magic again just to get a Minsc and Boo deck. Minsc and Boo, Timeless Hero, Legendary Planeswalker Minsc. When Minsc and Boo, Timeless Heroes enter the battlefield at the end and beginning of your upkeep, you may create Boo, a legendary 1/1 red hamster creature token with trample and haste. Wow. But they don't have the quote. They don't have the quote. How can you not have the quote? How can you not have "Go for the eyes, Boo, go for the eyes" as the quote on the card? We have 2 art for this one. Oh my god. Is this what's going to get me to play Magic again? Oh, very excited for this. Very excited for Minsc and Boo. They're just such classically silly characters. Anyways, that's some D&D / Magic the Gathering news. Moving on, we have from a developer called Explore, we have that they're trying to make a high-tech enhanced board game platform that is a massively multiplayer tabletop role-playing game. Not a lot of information about it. Basically, they want to do a role-playing game that also involves computers and online and stuff like that, so the people all over the world can be interacting and both be playing physically and digitally. This is not a new idea. In fact, Monty Cook's Invisible Sun, remember that one, was the same idea. And there have been other attempts to make massively multiplayer tabletop role-playing games that have digital aspects of none of them have done well, though. So it will be interesting to see if Explored can pull this off or not. I'm going to say no. Okay. What's else going on? Oh, hey, Critical Role and Stephen Kelber are doing another D&D play for Red Nose Day. So we'll get to see Stephen Colbert play D&D again. This should be coming up for Red Nose Day. When is this? Do we have a date? I don't see a date, but I know Red Nose Day is later this month. Oh, April Fools. So, okay, we will have it on April Fools. So, yay, Critical Role and Stephen Colbert playing Dungeons and Dragons together. And, not much else going on in the world of tabletop role-playing game. Obviously, the big story is Magic the Gathering / Dungeons and Dragons next set, Baldurs Gate in June, with Minsc and Boo. Now, again, this has nothing to do with the standard Magic the Gathering stuff, because we're still got another one coming up, and then we've got the Return to Dominion Magic set coming up, and then the year ends with the Brothers War. I'm very interested to see how Wizards of the Coast 2022 returns us back to the classic Brothers War / Ice Age, or Weatherlight, Urza Mishra shit. Because that was when I was playing Magic hardcore, and Homeland single greatest Magic set ever. Will be interesting to see. Anything else going on since last time we talked, other than more controversy revolving Emerald Citadel? Yeah, Radiant Citadel is gonna just go down as the biggest story. Mofidius is launching their own version of donate to the Ukraine thing, but they're not giving you anything in return. They're just asking you to, over the weekend, play a game, record the game, put the game up, and if you make any profits from that game, donate them to the Ukraine. So they're basically challenging you to, have it your own charity event and then donate the money that you make from your charity event to the Ukraine. And in return, you don't get any free shit. At least the other ones are giving you free shit. And don't forget, those are still all going. So if you want to support the Ukraine, Doctors Without Borders, trans rights, all those are still up. Not much else going on. We will return with our regular scheduled DM tip and editorial for the week. Obviously, I am still a little combuzzled because of the move. I moved from one small island off the coast of Costa Rica to a brand new island off the coast of Costa Rica. The sister site. Yeah, like I said before, the place I lived was great, but my neighbors, woo! So I've moved to a different island, the sister site, as we call it here. Fortunately, so far, no problem with the neighbors, though it is a little cold. Till next time, I have been your guide to all the tabletop role-playing game news, weather, sports, and general internet nonsense, ending this broadcast with the immortal words, "Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!"